Well, with the midterm elections later this year, all eyes are on Arizona and some critical House races that could influence which party gets control. Now, one of those races to watch is Arizona Congressional District 2. It's this region in the blue. It's Flagstaff, some rural communities in northern and eastern Arizona. On the Republican side, you've got current Congressman Eli Crane, and for the Democrats, it's former Arizona House lawmaker Eric DeSheeney and former Navajo Nation President Jonathan Nez. I first met Nez in 2020 covering the pandemic. Recently, he sat down with me to outline his vision for the district. You were president of the Navajo Nation. Now you're running for District 2 again. Let me ask you this. Why the pivot from Navajo Nation politics to Congress?
Well, you know, with what we went through in COVID-19 and so much of the barriers of getting things done in not just tribal communities, but in rural Arizona. You know, I think it is a time for a true representative to represent rural Arizona, especially in Arizona Congressional 2. The folks are pretty tired of what's going on with the division in Washington, D.C. between parties. And, you know, every time you turn on the television, you see that division. And I think it's about time that, you know, all the parties work together in Washington, D.C., just like it used to be.
How would you personally try to decrease the division we're currently seeing in our politics?
Well, it's working across the aisle. You know, when I was the president of the Navajo Nation, I had a Republican vice president, and we worked together. And we brought in historic amounts of funding.
Recently, the National Democratic Party labeled your race, Arizona Congressional District 2, as a race they feel could go from red to blue.
Right.
What was your reaction when you and your team saw that?
Well, I think people are recognizing that this is a grassroots campaign. And we, you know, accept and welcome other organizations, other people to support our campaign, and this is a big boost for us, of course. But you know, party aside, I'll be working for the folks in Arizona and in Arizona 2 to bring in affordable health care. You know, fighting for affordable health care, our fair share of water. Right? I mean, you know, when I was the president of the Navajo Nation, we were able to secure water rights in New Mexico and Utah. And I think rural Arizona, especially in communities that have population growth, we need to bring clean water into those communities. And let's just also mention too, infrastructure. There's a need for infrastructure expansion in our communities. Again, to the growth in these communities from the city of Maricopa all the way up to Prescott, the White Mountain region. We need to make sure that the federal government sees what's happening in rural Arizona.
Oh, provided he wins the primary, Nez would face off against current Congressman Eli Crane. This would be a rematch of 2024. Now, I want to let you know I have reached out to Congressman Crane's team about setting up an interview as well. Have not heard back. His team has sent out a number of news releases, though, detailing his support for a new voter ID bill, a bill his office says supports tribal small businesses. And they also talk about how he invited FEMA back to Globe to reconsider the state's emergency disaster declaration for last fall's flooding. I've also reached out to Mr. DeSheeney's team. Of course, we're committed to getting all sides of this race. I'll continue to follow up with their teams to make sure their voices are heard as well.